Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am not excited about these videos. We are going to be decluttering again. Why? Because I didn't declutter enough. This is what my highlighter drawer currently looks like. I could maybe get one more in here. The drawer doesn't want to close. It's an issue. So I'm going to film these back to back. Obviously, they'll be uploaded on separate days, but I'm trying to get these two done today. This is the blush drawer. And this isn't even all of them because I have a few in my caboodle. I'm not taking anything out of that because I like what's up there, and I think it's unnecessary for decluttering purposes to pull that stuff out, because the stuff that's up there, I like it. So I don't think that's necessary. If you want to see a full collection video, I can do that. Just leave me that comment down below. But I don't think it, I was going to pull everything out. And I was like, you know, I know I like the stuff that's up here. So we're just going to leave it. It's not a ton. I think I have like 2 highlighters and 2 or 3 blushes maybe. So it's just going to be what's in these drawers, but they're too full, and I can see my bronzer drawer. I need to do that one, and I need to do the cream drawer badly. And then I'm thinking I'm going to go back through and do the other categories again. Foundation, like I need to make sure. I've got the sneaky suspicion that some of my foundations are expired, and I'm pretty sure. I think when I did my declutter the last time, I threw away the Item Beauty concealer because I think that was expired. But I'm gonna go back through and check everything and like actually smell it. I'm not looking forward to that because that's a giant pain in the ass. But we're gonna do, this video is gonna be highlighters. So if you want to watch me declutter the highlighters, stick around. I'm going to do what I did a couple of declutters ago, where I'm going to separate them into color piles, and I'm gonna do that with the blush too, because I tried not doing that last time, and I think that's why I'm still left with this situation, because you run into, well, I don't want to get rid of this if this is the only one, or you know, that kind of a thing. So I'm gonna go back to doing it like that. Yeah, my cream drawer is bad, like it barely closes. So yeah, we're gonna declutter again. I think I'm gonna go all the way back through the eyeshadows too. Yeah, so if you're new, welcome. Make sure you subscribe. If you're not new, I appreciate you being here. Make sure you check out the giveaway video that is already up on my channel. That will be up before this one. So make sure you enter. I can't breathe. I'm sick again. I feel like I was sick when I decluttered before Christmas. I'm sick again. The kids gave me their cold. I try and not let them drink out of my water bottle, but I'll leave it on my bedside table, and then I go in there and the little ones like drink. So it's inevitable, especially with me being at home now. So yeah, we're gonna do highlighters in this video. So let's get into it. Better view of the situation, and then I am going to separate them now into color families. So this is just palettes. So like this one is new. This is from Cover Effects. I got this, I think, through BoxyCharm. It's got 3 shades. Like this shade for me would be bronzer. There's the middle shade, which is just the standard champagne. And then there's a pretty pink in there. So I'm going to keep this just because it's new, so that one can stay. That's really like, it's a thicker metallic formula for sure. Definitely gonna need another wet wipe after that. But then let's see here. Oh man. So I have this Rick and Morty one. I know I want to keep this one because I love the blue that's in here. I'm gonna end up swatching everything. It's got a really pretty blue. There's a pink in here and a purple. And I think this is the palette that made me get rid of the Kat Von D one finally, because these are so nice. This is from Glamlight. Like, those are so pretty. So we'll keep that. I don't do color highlighters often, but I do like around holidays, like Christmas, I like to do more ready pink ones. Blue I'll do like during the 4th. Couple of greens, you know, during St. Patrick's Day, blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is another one, and this one has different colors. This is from Sugar Drizzle. What is this called? On Top of the Mountains and Beneath the Stars highlighting palette. And then these can be used as eyeshadows too. This came in an ice cream beauty box, I think. So I don't even know what colors are in here. Let's see. There's like a green. There's another pink. That's pretty. Oh, that's nice. Let's see. I've never really swatched any of these. So we got a blue. Very nice. I think this one's another green. That's fun. Yeah, I've never swatched all these. There's a really like pretty pink, and then I think there's a purpley one. Very similar to the formula that Glamlight has. So I probably could get away with just keeping this and not keeping the Glamlight, but that's nice. So we'll keep that. There's a blue one that I know I'm going to get rid of. Kind of upsets me because I bought it recently, but oh man. Okay, so let's keep going here. This palette, I think I'm gonna let go of. It's the Soph X. It's nice. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this. I just don't use this anymore. So this one can go away. Let's make a declutter pile over here. I've got piles. That one can go bye-bye. I do want to keep this Ace Beauté Glow palette though, just because it's really pretty. This is newer to me. This is more natural. Like there's an icy, a champagne. I mean, I probably don't need this, but I do like this one, so I'm inclined to keep this. The two green ones I have are going to stay just because other than the greens that are in that palette, that's it for green. So I have the one from Kaleidos, Laser. This one that was discontinued. I really like it though. It's got kind of a gold undertone. It's pretty. And then Game Beauty. Like I honestly probably don't need this one. This one is a little bit more subtle of a green compared to those other two. Like those other ones, definitely there's a lot of micro shimmer in there, but I do like the greens. Okay, in the blue category, I have Skywalker. And again, I probably realistically don't need to keep these because I have those other ones, but I do like the Kaleidos ones. And then I have Moon Cruiser, which is their other. One's a dark blue, one's a light blue. So they're a little bit different of a shift. So I'm going to keep those. But this one, it pains me because I bought this one recently. I don't care for this. Like this is chunky packaging. I'm probably going to put this in my giveaway. I'm going to swatch it ever so lightly, but I'm not used to this. It's subtle to me compared to my others, and I just don't love it, and the packaging is bulky. So I'm going to, like I said, I'll probably throw this in just because it's a newer item. It's a horror item. Somebody else would probably be quite happy with that. I was disappointed when I got that one. I got it on sale. Again, I had some extra money and was like, oh, let me get the extra pieces of the horror stuff from Glamlight that I don't have. So that is my biggest category. Let's look at orange because I'm going to keep these. I have a blush lighter from Black Moon Cosmetics. I have the Halloween 2 orangey highlighter that Glamlight did this past Halloween. It's more of an orangey gold. It's not a straight orange, but it's pretty. I feel like it's an updated version of the Jeffree Star one that I've had for years, that this was my only orange highlighter. The Jeffree Star one's a little bit more orangey, but they're both nice. I guess I could swatch. This one's, like I said, is real orange, so this is more of like a blush topper. But I love an orange blush, orange highlighter in the fall. They're all different, so we're going to keep those three. Pinks and reds. Again, I think I have a couple of pink ones upstairs, but my pink highlighter collection's been severely cut down because I just don't wear pink highlighters that often. So this one, again, Kaleidos. This one is a more like everyday pink. It's not like a red. Yeah, my other Mars Melter is upstairs. I have two. They redid it. This is the discontinued one, but they're not they're not the same. Like this one looks definitely hot pink. The other one definitely has more of a red hue. So I don't know why they didn't just call it Mars Melter 2 and keep them both, because they're not the same. So we'll keep that. And then I have this one from State, which is very pink. It's pretty, but I don't know if I'm going to keep that one. I might get rid of that because I have this Ofra one. Oh, I have an Ofra palette up there too. I keep it out because I haven't had room for it. I think I'm going to let this one go. Let me grab, I forgot a palette. I got 2 palettes. That's fun. But this is an Ofra highlighter. It's a pinky highlighter, but it's a little more subdued. I'm like, oh, just kill me. Okay, let me look in these. I know there's a pink in here. There's one right here. Again, the Ofra one's a little bit more subtle. What is this one called? Blissful, and this one needs to be glued back in. I'm trying to think. Okay, there was that one. What do I have? Oh, let's see. This we got from Lorella. What do these pinks look like? These are more iridescent-y. I'm going to try not swatch this a whole. These are a lot more subtle. I'm going to pass this one along because it's brand new. I swatched the 2 pink ones barely, so I think I can pass that one along. That one's, when I do a color or something like that's too subtle for me. When I do a color highlighter, I want it to be, I'm thinking about this one. Let's see. This is the Ofra. I don't think I've ever used this. I kept these as like eyeshadow toppers, and then theoretically, because this is an eye, but you can use these as highlighters. I don't think I've ever used this or reached for this, so I think I can probably let this go finally. I don't know why I've held on to it. I'm going to put this back in the sleeve. Again, there's nothing wrong with this, but with all of this going on, I don't think I'm going to reach for that palette or this over something else. Let me hold on to this, and then I'm going to try and set it off to the side because I definitely need to re-glue that pan in. But let's go to the next color group. Watching is a pain, but that has been helpful because I didn't clutter any of that stuff obviously last round. So let's look at gold. I think all of these are gonna stay. Again, we've got Solar Sailor from Kaleidos. Diamond Dasher is a peach, like super sparkly peachy highlighter. It's not a pink, it's not a gold, it's a peach. This Fenty one I use at like Christmas and New Year's. I can make this work. Obviously it's very gold, but it is pretty. I will mix it with this one to kind of tone it down just a little bit, make it a little bit more wearable for my skin tone, but that's why I still have this, and this is Trophy Wife. I have this Jeffree Star one in Wet Dream. Super glittery, but it's pretty. Again, I like mixing that with other ones to amp them up. This one's new, Natasha Denona. It's like a subtle kind of gold color. And then the Lorella one that I like. This one I think is probably more of a champagne-y color, but also very pretty. These are icy highlighters. I guess I don't need to get the wet wipe out till the end. Okay, so I have Flexitarian. This one's gonna stay from ColourPop. I like this one. If I'm gonna do icy, this is one that I will go for. I've had this one for a while. It's still good. I guess I do need the wet wipe. Oh, gosh. Like, just kill me now. Okay, this Lorella one is pretty. I like their highlighters in this packaging. I like the amount of like micro shimmer that's in them. It's a little bit less intense. Like the Flexitarian's real intense. We'll keep that. There's this Chucky one. this one is more of a gold. It looks white in the pan, but it's got a little bit more of a gold reflect. I'll hold on to that one. I like the packaging that they went with on these two. It's very slim. I think I could probably tolerate that Friday the 13th one a little bit more if the packaging wasn't so bulky. I think that is part of the deal breaker for me with that. This ColourPop one is very subtle. I don't think I'm going to keep this one. I bought it because it was I got like a blush and a highlighter. I wanted the heart packaging because it's cute, but honestly, looking at these other ones, I'm probably not going to reach for this. So again, this one I may try and throw in. I'll sanitize it. I think I used it on my face one time and then I swatched it. So, and again, it's got the cute heart packaging. It is lightly used. And then I have like the ghost face one, which, make sure my hands are dry here. Don't want to cause unnecessary hard panning. That one's got a little bit more of a shimmer, and then this one is icy, like highlighter with a little bit more shimmer, and then this is a little bit more champagne-y. Those ones are a little bit more subtle also compared to some of these, but again, at least it's in slim packaging. Some things I do keep because of the packaging. And then I have this ABH one that I've held on to because it's ABH. It looks like a toned down version of the Chucky one, which I could see maybe mixing those two together. I'm still thinking about these. I'll think about these two. Okay, so the last group is just the champagne ones. These are all champagne colored highlighters. It's my favorite color to wear, apparently. Okay, so I have Rodeo Drive, which I want to keep this one. I do wear this one. And I will generally mix Rodeo Drive with this one from Jeffree Star because it's got the micro shimmer in it, or I have a KVD one that I like to mix with it, so we're going to keep that. This one from V Cosmetics, I think I kept it because it was small, but again, I don't think I need that one. This ColourPop one in On the Cusp, this was part of Kathleen Light's collection when she did her second Zodiac, or she did the Zodiac collection. It's pretty. I do still reach for that one from time to time. Makes me wonder if I need to keep the Wander Beauty though. Yeah, I think I'll keep On the Cusp and finally let this one go. This one seems like it's starting to get a little old. Like it used to be a little more blinding than that. Some of it could be the packaging that it's in though. Okay. One that I like is Ray Rider, again from Kaleidos. It's a more natural, everyday highlighter. I do wear that one from time to time. I have this one from Clinique. It's Gold Celebration Pop is what the name is. It's a baked, but it's very pretty. We'll keep that. You're like, why are you keeping multiple shades of the same color? Because I'm insane. We're just going to throw that out there. This is a more like lit from within, more natural highlighter. This is from Milani and it's in Dolce Perla. It's a very like everyday wearable lit from within. I do really like this one and I do use that one a lot. Just because for day to day, I tend to go pretty subdued. Master Chrome by Maybelline is a little more gold. Again, it's pretty. It's a drugstore highlighter. Some stuff I do keep just so that I'll have drugstore options because I do still film. I like this one from ColourPop too. This was part of the Villains collection. This is the Maleficent one. And again, it's got some micro shimmer in it. It's a little bit different than On the Cusp, but it's pretty. Again, I do reach for that. Here's the KVD one, the Metal Crush. These don't exist anymore, but it's super micro shimmery. It's pretty mixed with other highlighters. Amp them up. Again, I like mixing Rodeo Drive with this one. Got a lot of champagne here. Okay, this one from Artist Couture I've kept just because it's so pretty. It's a loose highlighter. I've gotten rid of my other ones from them. It's just very pretty and sparkly. I don't know. I haven't used it in a really long time, but it's one of those, it's so pretty to look at. But with the Jeffree Star and the Metal Crush, that's why I reach for those, because they give me that sparkle. So I think I'm finally ready to let this one go. I think that one still has some life in it. Again, it's a loose highlighter, but I liked that one for a long, long time, just to give you the little more like fairy dust look, which I also, I have a Fenty, the Diamond Pop highlighter. I feel like gives me that effect too. It's just very super glittery. A very subtle one, and I keep this one for the packaging because I think this highlighter is terrible. This is from Storybook Cosmetics. They don't exist anymore. There was a lot of drama behind the scenes. Again, this was part of their Hunger Games collection, so they had an icy one, the gold one, and more pinky one. It's fine. Like, that's actually a better swatch than I've gotten. It's very subtle. It's up there with the Dolce Perla one, but I mainly keep it for the packaging, and I'm still going to keep it. I have my Burn Book palette from them too still. Okay, we're getting down to the wire here. Another one, let's see, Star Island by Ofra is more icy. I think I can let Star Island go, and I'll keep this one for now. And again, I need to glue that pan back down. I think I'm going to let go of this one because I couldn't tell you when I've reached for this. So we're going to get, keeping the Ofra one, I'll get rid of the ABH one. Let's see. This is another one I keep for the packaging. My husband's favorite Disney Pixar character is Mike Wazowski. His name is Michael Metelsky, so I feel like he said that that was his nickname when he played baseball. This one's got a little bit of a gold shift. It's basically like a little bit subdued version of the ABH one, but I keep it, again, for the packaging. It just makes me happy looking at it. Okay, we're getting down to the wire here. This one I'm going to hold on to. This is from the Jurassic Park collection that Profusion did. Again, it's just a, it's not a bad highlighter. It's just a standard, a little bit metallic-y. My daughters really like dinosaurs, so I'm going to hold on to that. The Manizer, this has Mary Lou, which is the very standard classic highlighter. This one has Cindy Lou, very subtle. I don't know the last time I used this. I feel like this is maybe starting to get a little bit old, because these look very chalky to me. And I do have Mary Lou in a 3-pan. So I'm surprised I'm actually gonna let this go. Because this, like, those look very chalky to me. Again, that's an older palette. I've had that for years. And like I said, I do like the Mary Luminizer, which is why I think I held on to this. But the one that I have has more of a bronzer topper, a blush topper. Because I think Cindy Lou is in that one too. So this one I think I'll just let go of. I have Prosecco Pop from Becca. Again, this is old. This is more of a gold color. Let me make some room here. Goodness. It's a gold. And then I have these 2 minis that have held on. I have Opal, which Opal has a pretty good dip in it. I honestly, I feel like I could mix this one too. I feel like I do reach for this occasionally. I was thinking about getting rid of it. The Opal could probably go away. And then there's this one, which is Vanilla Quartz. I don't reach for these a lot, so I think, like, this was my favorite highlighter for a long, long time. I have others. Like, I still have all of these, and I have ones upstairs. So I think I'm just going to finally let those go. So let's look at what we decluttered here. This is the drawer now. That is so much better and more manageable. Oh my goodness. This is what we're getting rid of. So Ofra, this State, this chunky guy, this palette, this palette, this palette. which is good for you guys. Because even like this one, I think I used it on my face one time and it's been swatched twice. Like it looks brand new. I can definitely throw that into the giveaway. And like I said, I want to put this one in too, just because it's a heart. And again, I used it one time on my face and I swatched it probably 2 times. And then these old Becca ones. The only one that I'm like hesitant about is the opal shade, which I might hold on to. And the only reason I'm thinking about keeping it is for traveling, just because of how small this is. But I think because it'll like fit in the front of these, like I'm able to poke it here, like the black moon is right there. So I might hold on to that one. But like this one, these, yeah, so not bad at all. Really, really happy with this.